I don't know if I used it. Wait a minute. I don't know what I did. Pisces. How are you, Pisces? I hope you're good. We're going to be doing the divine masculine and feminine today. I was late today. It's kind of like, it's not procrastination, but you know, you've got a lot to do. And it's, let's just say I was kind with myself today. And I took some time and glued these puppies on. Look at these. Don't they look really nice? Do you like the, in my place, it's, I guess it would be the CVS, or we call it Shoppers Drug Mart, version of, like, you know, glue-ons or whatever you want to call them, but really, really nice. They're really nice. So we'll see how long they last. And then I called my internet company to see if I could get a, well, I was going to cancel. I have two. I have one for the business, which is, you guys are my business. You're my business. It's my business to know your business. That's terrible. Let's not say that anymore. Anyway, and they offered me a smoking deal up to like 60% off. Amazing. Okay, we'll take it. So, it's worth sometimes giving the companies a call, see if they can give you something better, right? Sometimes they won't, but every once in a while, it's a good idea to do it. So I usually start with the masculine. I'm going to start with the feminine because I have the feminine deck in my hand. I feel it's more feminine anyway. It's the Spirit Song Tarot. So I'm going to pull 3 cards for you. Already starting off very much on a feminine theme, and the Queen of Shells. It's in reverse though. Okay, so let's read what these puppies. I do believe the acorn is, the acorns are wands. Is this getting washed out? Are you seeing how beautiful this card is? Okay, so this is responsibility and dedication. I do believe this is like the 10 of Wands. I should just check. I don't use this deck enough. I bought it because I'm not much of an animal deck person. And, but, so crystals are pentacles, that much I know. Feathers are swords. And then shells, yeah, shells has got to be cups, so acorns is wands. It's so weird that you got these two together, but they're completely flipped over. So what's going on with this, my Pisces feminine? You have responsibility, dedication, and then you have the High Priestess, that's intuition, sacred knowledge, but you have the Queen of Peace and compassion. Oh, I see. I see. I think I understand. I think that you can be intuitive without being all... You know, peace and compassion is the one who is always like making the concessions, okay? And I feel that happens with us a lot of the times. We feel because we're the receptacle, we're the ones who kind of just, oh, I must be, it's almost like being passive without aggressive. And I think that's saying that you are right now being very intuitive, but maybe less into the passive mode, more into your aggressive mode. I've been feeling that very, very much. I have to tell you, I've been feeling that. I feel like I need to do stuff. You know, I need to clear things out. I need to make myself heard. I need to be bigger. And as a feminine, I think that always comes a little bit at odds with us, right? When you want to be in your feminine, or you're comfortable in your feminine, because some of you are already feminine, you're just already in your feminine, right? You haven't taken a lead too much, or you do, but you're more the feminine, right? And then suddenly you're being asked, like, be the feminine, be the one to push, have a little masculine in your feminine, put a little masculine in your feminine, and then suddenly you take off, and it's like, oh, that's, that's taking a lot out of me. All right, so, do I take this one for the, yeah, why not? Let's take this one. Now, last week, I know I did this and I liked it. And I'm going to do it again. I'm going to ask the masculine what it thinks of this feminine. What kind of advice the masculine would have for the feminine at this point. Okay? What kind of advice would the masculine give the feminine? And I do feel that this is at odds right here. I'm going to double check. I'm going to take, let me see. Where's my little purple deck? Where is it? It's gone. Why is it gone? Oh, Jane. Oh, Jane. Is this another thing of messes? But I usually put my decks back where they belong. So I don't understand. Oh, no, it's right here. Like I said, I've been cleaning. Oh, and the whole deck just came out of the box. Why? We don't know why. Okay, so I think I've got it all. See, the opening opened and all the entire deck. It's like it didn't want to come out, did it? Maybe it didn't. Maybe it didn't. Did you want to come out or no? Oh, it doesn't. Okay, so no. Not this deck. Doesn't want to. Not going to force it. I don't force it. No. No, no, no. No. All right, so let's just do this. Just do this one. Let's do this one. This one's okay. Okay, what does the masculine have for info? Nine of Swords. Oh. Eight of Cups. High Priestess. Okay, so I'm going to tell you right away what I feel here. The masculine has this to tell you about this, okay? First of all, the High Priestess came upright twice. So right there you have your, I guess your answers to that. In other words, don't let yourself or anyone define who you are. In other words, there's no set way of being feminine. You can be feminine and still have goals and ambitions, because sometimes we like to put different things in our way, you know. We like to think of things like, oh, well, if I don't do this, then that's not going to happen, and that's going to be all wrong, and it's not going to work out, etc., etc. We put in a lot of concessions on the way we should act, what feminine means, how we're supposed to behave. I don't know. We put set things to things. You know what I mean? Like, and they're saying, don't give yourself anxiety because of this. Okay? Because it's right underneath the 10. You're thinking to yourself, okay, feminine, I'm going to give you an example, the best way that I can, okay? Being feminine is dressing, let's say, in a dress, okay? And being demure and being, you know, soft in yourself and all of this. And yes, you can be that. But then if you need to get work done, you can make calls and ask for certain things and put a very strong voice to yourself. You don't need to be all soft and meek. Okay, this is the word, meek. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. You don't need to be meek and, you know, the version of feminine that maybe you've been thought in the past, or maybe you saw in old reels of, you know, 30s, 40s, to be seen and not heard, all of that stuff, okay? Feminine now is your own definition of it. And what it represents is being very intuitive, okay? Because you have both the High Priestess coming in, but it doesn't necessarily mean always keeping the peace. Okay, this is compassion and peace. And I'm not saying don't be compassionate or peaceful. I'm just saying if you need to stir the bucket to get what you need, then take a page out of the masculine. Okay, and the masculine is going like, walk away. Walk away from these old perceived notions of who you are supposed to be. Be intuitive. Be receiving. That's very feminine. Okay, but everything else you can throw out the window. You can get rid of. Okay, So let me see what Spirit has to say. I'm going to ask Mona and Lee. I'm going to take my trusty old deck here. I know it was hard to, I seem to have a hard time explaining that, but it's just because I feel that roles have been defined, and for some of us who still practice in traditional kind of roles, you know, I don't know about the younger generation. I don't know about anybody younger than me. But I know that I've always, you see it on the internet, you know, you see trad wives, you see softer living, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to adopt everything. You can be, when the environment lets you be soft and even meek if you want to be at some points, depending if you're with your masculine and you like doing that with your masculine, it's fine. Okay? But when you need to be strong, you can be both. You don't need to be one set of rules all the time. Okay? Throw the rule book out the window. And the masculine's going, look, you don't need to drive yourself crazy with this, okay? Because I feel that's what it's saying here. Yeah, and look. My guides are going, juggle that crap, okay? Responsibility and dedication, right? Because we're responsible. We're, as feminine, I consider myself feminine, I have responsibilities, always have. The world is a much bigger place for feminines than it was in the 1950s. We don't just take care of grocery shopping, you know, and cleaning the house. We have a lot of things. We have taxes to do. We have businesses to run. We have things to do, okay? But some of us still want to sit in our feminine, right? So I'm very feminine. Right here, though, my spirits are ball busters. I mean, I can't be always like, I have to juggle, and that's what they're saying, okay? Juggle to remove the blocks. That's what they're saying. Juggle your perception of what that means, my feminine. You don't need to stay stuck in that way of thinking anymore. You don't need to stay stuck in that kind of perception. All right, so let's shift it. Let's do a complete shift and go to the masculine. And yes, your masculine, I've taken the ethereal, that's a tongue twister, Ethereal Visions Tarot for you this week. And it's illuminated because, you know, I don't know. I've always thought that this was more feminine deck, but you know, with all the gold in it, I feel a masculine vibe. Look at this. Yeah, so let's do it. My masculines. Okay. Ace of Pentacles, a seed. The seed, an opportunity. Temperance, balance. We're going to push that. The Empress, creativity. I feel you're tapping into, you're balanced out. You're balancing out, my beautiful masculine. I feel that you're balancing out. I feel like you're more balanced out than I feel. Okay? Look at that. You're looking at the opportunity. You're balancing it out. And you're making something out of it. So there's something, and it's the Empress. It's the Empress. It's the creativity that's coming in and coming through. Let's see here. So what does my feminine have to offer? This I'm curious. This I can't wait to see. What would the feminine have to offer here? My kids are going, don't be judgy now. Don't be judgy. Just because feminine have problems doesn't mean we can't give you opinions and what is it? Yeah, advice. We're good at that, right? We're good at giving advice. It's just sometimes we don't take our own advice. Okay, so King of Crystal, courage and commitment. That's the King of Pentacles. there's an opportunity here, okay? Even the feminine is seeing it, a really good one. I feel good with these cards. I feel stable. I feel Emperor, even though that's the Empress that came out here. I feel Emperor type vibes. Persistence and new possibilities, the Five of Crystals. But it came in, okay, the Emperor came in, but it came in reverse. Look at this. And it's focus and stability. And I'm going to tell you this. The Emperor in reverse, it's so funny because I said it, right? But as I said it, all I could hear was like, no, it's the Empress. It's not the Emperor. Because you're not focusing on stability, and that's what the feminine is telling you right now. It's not time to focus on the masculine of that particular opportunity. It's time to focus on the feminine of that particular opportunity, okay? There's resources to be had. The Ace to the King shows a full circle, okay? The one to the King. So it's you, that's the beginning. This is the possible ending. Because let's face it, if you don't take a chance or you don't take the opportunity, it's not going to happen. And then you have the Five of Crystals, which is usually the Five of Pentacles, which is usually like alienating yourself. But in this deck, it isn't the same. It's persistence and new possibilities. I like that. Persistence and new possibilities. It's overcoming something. And I need another for this one. I just need another for this one. No, I don't need another, because if you had the ladybug for me, which represent pests in my part of the country, but generally it's to show a good luck, an opportunity, a good luck charm. And I do feel that if you balance this out, this is going to bring, and this deck is still giving me a hard time without a deck in it. Okay, this is representing like a good luck opportunity, okay? You have the Empress and the Emperor coming in. This is a time to create, not a time to be thinking about the stability that it will offer. So in this case, it's like the feminine's going, please focus on the feminine parts of this particular opportunity. In other words, the receiving, the balancing. The receiving, the balancing of the masculine, feminine. I've heard some of my masculines come up and comment that they're feeling very balanced at the moment. To keep doing that. I think, you know what? Even in this reading right here, it's talking about redefining what the feminine is in terms of responsibility and commitment. And it's saying that we can embrace our feminine, we can like being in our feminine, but we can integrate masculine in there to make our lives work. And I think that they work best when they work together. It is always the way. I will always feel more feminine than masculine, and I like feeling more feminine than masculine, especially when my husband is around. Oh my God, I feel so, I love it. I love him being the guy, okay? I love him being the guy, okay? I know a lot of people, it's not a popular, I mean, everything's so fluid now. I love my husband being a masculine, okay? I love his grumpiness. I love his go-get-itness. I like his impatience at time because he's the guy. I like it. I like it. Okay? And he knows I like it. So we complement each other in that way. I like being the voice of reason when he goes, I'm gonna, and I go, look, listen. And then he goes, all right. Okay? But I didn't take away his masculinity. We complement each other. If you can do it within yourself, that's better too. That's good too, okay? Now, I'm not saying the relationship is perfect. I know I tend to ooze and gush, but that's just, you know, he's a pretty good guy. He's a pretty good guy, okay? But I know there's a lot of you out there. I know there's a lot of you who want this kind of partner, and not just ladies, gentlemen who wants a partner who's feminine and allows you to be your masculine. There are people out there. They just need to be very honest with themselves, okay? It's not about the perceptions of the world. It's about life. My husband knows that sometimes I have to step into my masculine to get things done, okay? I do certain things and it's like I've got to be the one who's going, no, yes. And he's there cheering me on. He is willing to stand in the sidelines and look at me, almost like the protector going, when you need me, just call me, right? So, all right. So spirit for you, my masculines. Yeah. Focus on the receiving, not the stuff that didn't work, okay? Drive your chariot towards not the things that you can't change or the things that you can't move, okay? These are done. To me, it's like the things that fell down, didn't work, okay? And the other part of it, because this is a 3, focus on the things you can do with these 3s. How can you create opportunity for stability, okay? Creating opportunity for stability, not stability that creates opportunity. I don't know if that's making any sense with you, but it's making perfect sense to me here. But, you know, often does in spirit speak, because we talk at a level. But my big thing, I am the tool for the spirit trio, which is Jane's higher self, Liam and Mona, is I'm the squawk box with the Hierophant life path to explain things so that you can take away the power behind the words and the meaning of the message. Wow, that was pretty good. Okay, so, but this is what they're trying to say. You are definitely still the masculine, the chariot, the one driving, but you need to be driving it into a creative mode. Taking the broken pieces and making something out of it. Less focus on the stability, more focus on the receiving. It's instead of delivering the flowers, you are the flower maker right now. Okay, so that's still an action, but it's more of a feminine action, if you know what I mean. Are you getting it? I think you are. I think you're getting it. It's not a big deal here. So, okay. Did I do anything else last week with this? I think I did. I think I pulled... Let's pull more. Not you. You didn't want to be played with today, so that's fine. That's fine. We're gonna go back to magical spirit. Yeah. Did I say I was completely behind today? Yeah, I am. I'm completely behind. I'm supposed to be doing 2 readings. This is the first of 2. And it's almost 2 in the afternoon. I'm so behind. But am I really? Or am I exactly where I'm meant to be? You're exactly where you're meant to be, right? Redefine what you need to be doing. All right, so I'm pulling for the feminine. The feminine. Oh yeah, I need to come up with that bogus title. I need to come up with... What did I use this week? Did I already use I don't know? I don't know. I don't know if I used it. Wait a minute. I don't know what I did. There you go. That's the bogus title. I don't know what I did already this week. For titles. I don't know what I did this week for titles. This is so much fun. It could possibly be... I don't know. This is going to be in the future. I don't know how much this is going if it'll do anything at all, but I'm having fun while I'm doing it, so I guess that's all that matters, right? Pisces, did I tell you how much I love you? All my supporters, my regulars, thank you so much, okay? I offer $3 a month to support me and the channel, okay? And yeah, it's to support me and the channel, because the ads, even though I'm telling you, I see more ads as I watch YouTube, because I watch YouTube as well. I see more and more ads, but I'm telling you, the creators are not getting more and more money. I'm telling you, there's definitely something there, okay? I certainly ain't seeing that dollar amount, that's for sure. It's very different than when I started, I'm telling you. So, not to complain, I mean, I'm doing fine. It's an observation. Okay, call your energy back to you. Energy, power, aura, and depletion. So this is it for the feminine, and that makes complete sense, right? You're giving away, I was talking about that with the feminine, you're giving away your power by definitions that you've put or instilled in yourself by thinking, oh, I have to be a certain way, I have to be a certain type of feminine. No, you don't have to. You can be You can define whatever you call that energy back and go, look, I'm taking my power back. I am feminine, but there's things I need to do. I need to infuse some masculine in there. I need to find a more balanced way. This is the Six of Pentacles if I've ever seen it, my beautiful feminine. You have to find your own personal balance. Okay? And the Courage. 44. I think we've already had this card this week. It's already come out. I like it, but I don't like it when it happens because there's like all of these cards. Why do I need to get the same one over and over again? I guess it's because, right? It's because it's that week, right? Yeah. But I like variety. Yeah, that's a human. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Spiritually. But I want more cards. Okay. Enough. All right. So masculine, here you go. There's yours. You don't need it all figured out. The Gifted Guide. The Stars, Chaos, Opportunity. And this card has also come out before. So I should be going, oh, isn't that magical? The same cards are coming out. Yeah, but I don't get to see more cards. Wait, I'll show you more cards. It's okay to forget, then remember all over again. I love this one. This has nothing to do with the reading. I'm just showing you new cards. Look at that. Darling, don't you remember? You're a badass. Keep winging it. Oh, I like this one too. Okay, so I showed you two different cards that have nothing to do with this reading, just because I wanted to. But this is, you don't need it all figured out. This is so masculine, right? This is saying, concentrate on the creation, not the end result of the Emperor with the stability at the end, right? You don't need it all figured out. You're gifted. Just do what you need to do and create right now, okay? Let the rest take care of itself further on down the line, okay? Embrace the creative aspect of this journey right now, my masculine. That's all that's saying. So, of course, totally resonate with each other, the readings. I'm hoping that these readings resonate with you. It's okay if they do not, okay? Because you guys are coming here to watch this, okay? You're seeing the title. It's piquing your curiosity. Is there a coincidence? I really don't believe in it. I always tell people, if this didn't resonate with you, it might in the future. Maybe there's a nugget of something here that you're going to hold on to, and further down the line you're going to need and you're going to use it. And that's all powerful and great. As long as it is giving you a positive push in the right direction and empowers you. This is what I'm here for, okay? I want to be a spiritual innovator when it comes to that. I don't want to be a fortune teller ever. I'm not a fortune teller. I'm a spiritual innovator. That's in my job description. That is a definition of the Hierophant. And I will be continuing to do this, well, hopefully, as long as I can. Okay? We're never guaranteed anything. But for right today, this is what I got for you. And I'm going to come back tomorrow and do another reading for you, or today, I don't know, whenever the next video drapes over you, beautiful Pisces. Whenever this beautiful video drapes over you, it shall be yours. And then we'll go from there. I send you a lot of love, light, blessings. If you've liked this channel, even with all the ramblings and going, that chick is crazy, there's other videos at the end that you can watch. And I hope to see you soon in the comments section. Take good care of yourself. Bye for now.